What does it take to start something new? What does it take to have the courage to start something new and to jump into the unknown? Well, today's guest knows firsthand. Welcome to the Road to Homeownership podcast. I'm Anthony Rijos, a longtime loan officer in the Western New York area, and today I'm joined with Kaley Williams, owner of TrueWill Home Inspections. And believe it or not, she is the first Black woman to own a home inspection company here in Western New York. Welcome.
Yes, thank you.
See, you came in here a little nervous, and it's all
Yes.
chilled, right?
Yeah, it's not bad.
No, not bad at all. You have a bunch of cameras here, and you're like, what the heck is going on here, right? Well, today we're going to be talking a little bit about how you're definitely protecting families out there. You're definitely helping first-time home buyers. You're doing a lot in this real estate community. But I really want to dive into, how did you get into home inspections? What led you into that?
Yeah, it's such a odd story.
Okay.
But I had bought my house from my grandmother back in 2020. 2021 is when I closed. And I was very unaware of the whole process. We skipped just about anything you could, including the home inspection. So as the years go on, stuff just kept going wrong. I had no knowledge about a house, like what a furnace was, what a sump pump was, any of that I didn't know about. So one night I'm watching a TikTok and a lady's talking about how she skipped her home inspection. So I'm talking to my boyfriend and he's like, oh, well, just take the class then. I'm like, yeah, I'll take the class. So he paid for it. We signed up for the class and I took a 4-month course where they talked about you could start a business or you can work for someone else. And I decided to start my own business, and here I am.
So, first Black woman to own a home inspection company in Buffalo, New York. What does that mean to you?
At first, I didn't even think it was that big of a deal. I was like, oh, I'm just going to start a business. It's whatever. It's cool. I didn't know home inspectors were predominantly white men.
Okay.
So once I looked into it more, I'm like, oh, wow, there's not a lot of me. And I get a lot of comments like that. But it's been really cool. And I get to show my kids that they can do anything and start their own business. And don't be afraid to go in where people don't look like you.
Yeah. No, it's interesting. Having that courage to jump into something, it's always it's scary, right?
Yeah.
But it's always scary of the unknown. So if you never jumped into it, right, or if you did jump into it, right, it's always the unknown. So why don't you just go ahead and just jump into it and see what happens, see where life takes you, right?
Yeah.
So that's a really interesting story. So when you first bought that home, you did a lot of work. You just started to jump into it, and you YouTubed everything, or what happened? How did you start learning how to fix things?
Yeah, so I took the class and I researched it online. I watched TikTok videos of other inspectors. I joined home inspector groups on Facebook.
Yeah.
And they help with any questions you have.
What are some of the biggest challenges you faced so far?
As a home inspector,
Yeah.
it's probably more internal. I had a lot of self-confident issues at first.
Okay.
Like going out there and meeting agents and networking and just getting my name out there was hard.
And how do you feel now?
A lot more confident.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's been really good.
See,
And it's only been like a year or so.
See, I always tell people when you start doing things that are uncomfortable in your life, you grow from it, right? You start doing things very differently and going down a totally different path, and you ended up in front of me that I actually found you on social media, right? And I'm like, wow, this is a great story. I would love to have her on the podcast. And now you're here on the podcast in Buffalo, New York, right?
It's crazy.
It's crazy, right? And I saw some other article. You were on a magazine.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
I recently became a preferred partner for Buffalo Real Producers, which is the top 300 agents in, I think it's Western New York. Maybe it's just Buffalo.
Yeah.
But it's the top 300 agents, and they welcomed me as a preferred partner.
That is awesome. That is great. So where does this courage come from? Because, you started something brand new, and a lot of people don't have that courage to do something and follow through to it, right?
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
I have a lot of support from my family and friends. And anytime I have a crazy idea, they're just backing me, supporting me the whole way. Even when I start to doubt it a little bit, they'll push me further.
So, what advice would you give people that are thinking about jumping into something and realize, oh man, I don't know what to do? What kind of advice would you give them?
Just do it. Push forward, keep going. There's going to be obstacles. I've had my own. There's going to be things that make you want to quit today, but you just got to keep going. And in the end, it will.
It will work out.
Yeah.
It always works out, right?
Yeah, it does. Somehow, some way.
Somehow, right? That's how the universe does it, right?
Yeah.
It all comes together, right? Yeah, I always think about myself too. I think about how did I ended up here in Western New York, Buffalo, coming from downstate here. I'm like, wow, it just everything kind of lines up, works out, and now I'm here, right? So, home buyers, right? Tell me about home buyers and what the heck is going on, right? In terms of why are they skipping home inspections? Why is it not a good idea to skip a home inspection?
Yeah, so home buyers don't really have a choice, or at least in the market the last couple of years, it's been for sellers, and the sellers are not taking your offer if you are requesting a home inspection. So you just wouldn't be looked at. You're not as competitive.
Yeah.
So they're feeling like they have no choice but to skip the inspection. But in skipping that, you're just missing everything. All
Yeah.
you see is what you want. You don't see what's going on behind the walls or in the basement.
Yeah.
Plumbing,
Just everything.
Everything, yeah.
Everything just pops up, right? Do you know of a story that you went into a home and like they were going to skip a home inspection, they decided to do a home inspection, and you found something?
There's so many. I can't think of one
All right.
off the top of my head, but there's definitely been stories like that.
Yeah.
And not that I want to encourage people not to get the home, because no house is perfect. You're never going to find a house that has everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
Houses are built by humans, and humans aren't perfect.
Yeah.
So you have to pick and choose what you want and are willing to fix in a house.
Got it. What are some of the misconceptions of home inspections?
A home inspection is not pass or fail.
Mm-hmm.
A home inspection is a tool for you to use to educate yourself on the house you're about to be purchasing, so you can learn every aspect of it, the ins and outs, and how it works. And then you can decide from there what you're going to do moving forward.
Got it. Now, we talked briefly last week, right? You told me about some cool technology you use when it comes to your company, right? With buyers and real estate agents, right?
Yeah.
So, share some of that.
So first off, I have a thermal imaging camera, which is cool. You could detect insulation in walls and temperature differentiations, which can show you leaks and any water behind walls that you can't really see if they put some paint over it. And then I do radon testing with the Breeze continuous monitoring system, which actually gets results every 10 minutes. I can see on my phone, I can track it. And the results are guaranteed at the 24-hour mark, but we do leave the device in the house for 48 hours, and results are given as soon as the 48-hour mark hits. And I also do environmental testing with another Breeze device that tests the indoor air quality at home, so you can see what mold and allergens you have in your house that could be making you sick.
Now, tell me some of the other technology. You mentioned some cool stuff, how they can access the report and the online part of it. Yeah, tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so every client gets their own client portal once you book your inspection, and on there you have your inspection agreement, which you signed before we complete the inspection, and then you can pay online. And you also have a tool called Home Binder as a buyer, and it's an online folder where you can place all of your home documents.
Yeah.
So from your deed to receipts, even your home inspection invoice, your report you can put in there.
Wow.
Any contractor estimates, all of that can go in that online folder, and it's free and it's lifetime, so you could use it with any house. If you have multiple properties, you can list them all in there.
Oh, that's really cool. And that's with the service with you, right?
Yep.
That's and how about real estate agents? Do you offer?
Yep. So they actually get a tool called Repair Pricer, and that tool basically allows them full access to real-time quotes on everything that is listed in the inspection report.
Wow, that's some cool stuff.
Yes, it is.
I kind of want to borrow that. Can I borrow that thermo thing? I just want to
Yeah.
go around.
It is fun.
You don't have anything that looks through his walls and see people walking by. No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. That's coming up soon, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I might
cool.
have to create it myself. I don't know if it's invented.
Well, I think they do have that. I think the military has some crazy stuff
Oh.
out like that. You could see people through the
It's
walls.
probably top secret.
Top secret stuff. Yeah, I still want to get one of those things.
Yeah.
See, it's not too bad, right? Having some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad at all. Anything else you want to share with home buyers? Maybe things to look for during a home inspection. That's not a home inspection, but like a walkthrough or at an open house. Pre-inspection, right?
Yeah.
A couple things that will say, "Oh, okay, this may be an issue."
Yeah. So I definitely recommend once you go to an open house, start upstairs, turn on the bathroom sink and shower, let it run for a minute or two.
Okay.
Go to the downstairs bathroom, run the water, kitchen, run the water, and then make your way to the basement before you leave and check for any plumbing leaks or any water downstairs in the basement coming from any pipes.
Yeah.
And that's usually a big one I notice when I go into homes to inspect them is I'm running all the water for 2 hours and go in the basement, and then we see what's really going on down there, which most people skip that during their open houses they go to, or even final walkthroughs.
How about if you go through an open house and you see some stains on the roof or stains on the ceiling? Can it be an indicator of anything or?
Yeah, it depends on how old the stains are, which is hard to tell. If there's a new roof, then likely those are old stains, and you might just need to repair those sections of the drywall or paint over it.
Yeah.
But if they're newer stains, I do have a moisture meter that could detect the moisture in the drywall.
Oh.
So that's cool too.
Yeah, can I borrow that too?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna borrow everything. I love that. All right. I got some fun 5 questions for you. Okay.
Okay.
Ready for it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
You ready? Okay. So, what is one hobby or activity you wish you had more time for?
Taking pictures of my kids.
Okay.
I used to in party planning for them. I love birthday parties and going all out for their parties. And I used to do photo shoots of my firstborn every day, every month. And then as I had the 2 others, it sort of slowed down a little.
And now the business.
And now I have a business, so my baby gets the least amount of pictures. So I wish I had more time to take pictures of him.
That's cool. Favorite Buffalo restaurant food spot for you?
Oh no. It's very basic. I don't know if it's considered Buffalo, but I love Denny's.
The Grand Slam.
Yeah, the Super Slam.
There's a Super Slam?
Yeah.
Well, what's the Super Slam versus the Grand Slam? What's the difference? Like extra bacon?
It might be. I get 4 pieces of bacon, 2 eggs, chocolate chip pancakes, and red skin potatoes.
Oh, probably some chocolate chip pancakes.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Okay, flats or drums for the wings? What do you prefer?
Flats.
Flats.
Yes, I hate drums.
Why? What's up with drums?
I feel like it's just a waste of food. Like, you don't get all the meat off the chicken. Like the flats, you can rip it in half and eat the whole thing.
So when you eat the flats, some people just grab all the meat. You cut it in half. What do you?
So I grab both ends and I twist it so the bones come out.
Oh, I never done the twisting thing. Well, I'm not a Buffalonian born and raised here, so
Yeah,
I
remember.
Yeah, being a Jets fan, right? When we first met, you showed up with a Buffalo Bills
Had
shirt.
a Bill shirt.
Yeah.
And a Yankees fanny pack.
Yeah. Everything I'm not a Yankee fan, I'm a Mets fan, and I'm a Jets fan. So I was like, what the heck? I can't talk to you. All right. Funniest or strangest thing you found during a home inspection?
I did a home inspection a couple of weeks ago, and the client's taking me through the house, just showing me where everything is first. And he shows me a bat a dead bat that he picked up and put on the stair railing in the basement. And he was like, I thought it was cool, so I left it out here to show you. I'm like, okay.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh my God. All right. What is something people would be surprised to learn about you?
I don't know. I'm 25.
Okay.
I have 3 beautiful kids.
Yeah.
And I've only had really one other job besides starting my own business. I worked at a pizzeria since I was 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't have a background in construction, but that makes me work even harder. And
Yeah.
I really had to prove myself. And I think I'm doing a good job at that. And
Yeah.
I
No.
continuously educate myself.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good buzz on all the work you've been doing out there, and you're very thorough on what you're doing and your equipment and all the technology you're using it's awesome. I just can't wait until they start rolling out I don't know, some of the more AI driven technology to do home inspections. Do you think that's going to come?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
I think I want to be a part of it. I know a lot of home inspectors are against AI and using all of this technology to take over our jobs, but I don't think it's going to take over. I think it's going to help.
Maybe enhance it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. AI is everywhere. I just saw something with AI doing some stuff with the NFL. How the some of the coaches are using AI to analyze some of the plays.
That's cool.
It's kind of wacky, huh? So, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having
It was
me.
awesome. Tell everyone how to get a hold of you.
So you can reach me. You could call or text me, 716-225-9803, or you can email me at info@TrueWillHomeInspections.com. Or, I'm sorry, I said that wrong.
No, go
Should I
ahead. Say it
start
again.
over?
Yeah, start over. There's no editing to it. You're just going to say, oh, start over. I'm going to give you the right one. So go ahead. Just say
awkward.
it. No, it's no awkward. Again.
Should I just say the email again?
Do whatever you want to do.
Okay, so you can call or text at 716-225-9803 or email at truewillinspection.com, or you can go on my website to book an inspection at truewillinspection.com.
Yeah, I'll try to put some links on the descriptions when I post it out there.
Make sure you cut that other part out.
No, I'm not cutting anything out. It's gonna be right in there. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and I'm very proud of you. And it's always good to see young people going into a place with a lot of courage and being fearless and taking the bull by the horn and doing your thing. So yeah,
Thank you.
give you all your props, man.
Thank you so much.
Well, congrats. I'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye, everybody.